So we do a proper. I don't want to do it too scripted. I want to be free flowing. So.
We're IndieByte though. You're Darren. I'm Dalton. I'm a programmer.
Yeah, I'm a project manager.
It's our first week.
Yes, week 1. We're working on Boat Ship Crazy.
Is this it, or should we start again?
Because
I was just saying what we should say.
Yeah,
I felt like we just started getting into
It's kind of working. It's still working. We can still go. So yeah, we're 50% of IndieByte.
We are.
We're not all of IndieByte. Yeah, this week is week 1 for our transfuzer sprints.
Yes.
1 of 10. I spent most of the week making sales for boats, not selling the game.
Soon.
Well, yeah, one day that'd be great.
So we've got a 2-week deadline currently to port the game into a portrait view. It previously was landscape, but we did a little bit of testing with portrait, and we've also got some inspiration from other successful mobile games that are in portrait. We found it worked a lot better in our game.
Yeah, a lot better.
So now we're focusing on getting everything working in that view. So yeah, 2 weeks to get that done. It's going really well. We've got the runner scene and the boss scene implemented. It's missing particle effects and stuff, but our other developer, Ashley, he's not here today, obviously.
He's working on particle effects. He's got several different versions. Well, he now understands with particle effects that the speed the boat goes at, you won't see them all, so it will stop faffing with the end parts and just make the beginning look good. So we're quite happy with that. He's been making inventories, unlocks, the chest system for unlocking additional cosmetic and upgrades and such. So I've been making sails. I've also made sails and flags. I've been doing some more modelling for the ships. So rather than having the colour changing wood, that's incredibly boring, and that's the sound of the printer going. Who's printing?
That's quite scary.
So this week we have purchased our devices for testing and for display.
2 tablets, Samsung tablets.
Tabbies.
We got 2 Galaxy tablets, 2 new Android phones, Samsung.
Yep, Samsungs as well. They're J3s, I think, off the top of my head.
Yeah, because I personally have an iPhone that I will use for iOS testing, but I did need an Android device as well. And it also helps because using Unity, you can build straight away with an Android connected, whereas in iOS, you have to make an Xcode build, then build from Xcode, and it takes a lot longer. So that should speed up development and testing.
Another thing that's quite handy is having multiple Android versions to test on. So we're currently running on, I believe, Android 4 for the tablets, 5 for the phones, then my phone has 7. One amusing thing, / really annoying thing that has come out since getting these devices is that the shader we use for the water, the polygonal wave format thingy, that doesn't seem to be working currently on other versions of Android, despite it's flawlessly working on iOS and on my personal phone, which was the Android 7 build.
We didn't actually develop the shader, it's from the Uni Asset Store. We did have a look if the Android version supported them.
Yes, it's supposedly supported, yeah.
So I don't know if we're missing something in the build settings or the shader settings.
But we've got on board the guy who created it, so he's also going to look into it for us. He's given us a few tips and stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been really helpful.
It's been super helpful. Fingers crossed that'll be working by the end of this milestone, this 2-week milestone. All depending on how easy it is to fix. We could find something else. We've got older versions that we could use for the water for the sake of showing and getting it working. But at the moment, it's an epic sky battle between ships rather than a battle at sea.
Yeah. We've been working remotely. I think it's been going well.
Yeah, we've got a good infrastructure set up behind us. So we've been using, or we've always had to hand, Skype, Discord,
Trello
for tasks allocation and such. Unity Collaborate we've been using quite heavily. We did use a bit of GitHub, but in fairness that's fallen behind because Unity Collaborate seems to wipe that out in its own way. It's working quite nicely. It's going well. I'm happy with the progress we've been making. We're on target. If anything, we've actually lessened some of the more taxing elements to come later on in other milestones, so they're going to be a lot easier to achieve as well.
I'm really happy with the progress that we've made in the first week. We're definitely on target, and if anything, I reckon maybe beyond.
Yeah, we're ahead of what we thought we were going to be at this point. Yeah, all in all, really impressed with what's happened so far. Moving forward, it's going to be a lot faster paced. I think we've got into the swing of it. We've got the balance down right. We've been discussing some of the more finer points of the transfuser side of stuff, such as these videos and how to get them together, because we can't get them until Saturday. Something to be discussed, but I think all in all, the actual game's progress itself is on point. It's getting there. I think we're going to have quite an interesting game at the very least. I won't say fun, because I'm scared when I'm in the university building to say fun because of Dave. Yeah, that's pretty much it for us from IndieByte this week. Next week we will have it all working. The runner section will all be in. We'll be working our way towards the exploration side of stuff, and we'll have our first fully play-testable build up and running.
Yep, we should have more to show you next week, and also there'll be more than 2 of us next week in the video.
Well, it wants to be. I'm already sacked.
Should have done my hair today.
Yeah, me too.
We should do our vlogs from here.
Is this what it looks like to be a phone? That's really weird.